what are you seeing in terms of the renewal increases as a general rule? Are insurers forcing through standard increases? Are they taking what you're saying, and just what are you seeing?
Yeah, I think like I say, I wear two hats here. One is sort of looking at our insurer relationships and underwriting as GRP across the piece, but also recognising that as MGAs we're running 8 virtual insurance companies as well. So yes, we're pushing some degree of rate through, but we're also being quite mindful of the fact that now's not a time to be driving too much rate in it through, where on those products where we can see that it's going to have a major impact on an insured. So we're trying to be circumspect on that, but recognising that not all claims are going to be COVID related. We know that as an MGA, the key thing is to make money for our insurers. That we have to have good underwriting results, and some of that is related to rate. But we're also doing some other things, Sarah. So one of our businesses producing, both on our broking side and on our MGA side, is trying to produce cost-effective products. So an essentials product, it's a bit stripped down so that people can not have to make the choice, do I get insurance or not, but could I take out a product that just gives me the basic covers that I need, so I'm protected against catastrophes, maybe with a higher excess, maybe with some of the ancillary covers stripped out. And we're doing that both on the home side through Cherish and also on our retail broking side with an essentials product. So rates, I know we get quite obsessed with rates within the insurance industry, but I think at the moment it's just being mindful of what our clients can afford whilst still wanting to make money for insurers.
And how are you managing with things like, there'll be quite a lot of gaps in cover that are brought about because of COVID-19. So empty commercial property, all the normal stuff. How are you providing for that in terms of stripping cost out rather than going and saying, you need to also now insure this? How are you managing that in a client-centric way?
I think as far as things like unoccupancy are concerned, we're trying to take a really pragmatic view on that. So yes, where there's very short unoccupancy clauses in, we're looking at those. I know that within we specialise in unoccupancy in several of our businesses. Usure, Plum have unoccupied products, and they've worked with their insurer partners to ease the restrictions on whether that be 30 days unoccupancy, extending that to 60 days. So trying to do things that help our insureds. But I think what we're seeing from clients is, even though their premises may be unoccupied, people are still want to go there just to check. It may not be every day, it may not be every other day, but maybe once a week, going to check on their property. Yeah, I mean, it's in our caravan business, we have it's a population that likes to pay by check, and so somebody goes in once a day to pick up those checks and make sure they're banked, to ensure that we're trying to give service to our customers. They're there alone. We make sure we've made sure that they're still self-isolating and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a challenge. It's a challenge for everybody.